Another Golf Supply video. I got some new clubs in the bag. We asked on Instagram, do you want to see a new what's in the bag? A lot of you said yes. So today's video, Ashley's new what's in the bag. Right, so now I've finished my pot noodle. Let's get into a what's in the bag. Some of the clubs in there, if you've seen the first what's in the bag, if you haven't, we'll put it up there. Some of the clubs are the same, but there is 2 or 3 new clubs in here that none of you have seen properly. One of them that none of you have seen at all. I only got it yesterday. So, pot noodle, UK viewers. They do it in America?
I don't know actually, I've never had one over there.
I don't think I've had one in America. If you're American, noodles with like soy sauce in it.
Noodles and over there.
Ramen noodles, yeah. Similar sort of thing, but UK viewers, you know the deal. So, first club in the bag that we're going to go into is the putter. I am using, at the moment, the Evnroll ER2 Black. So, Evnroll ER2 Black. Absolutely nails to try and get hold of if you're in the UK. Someone actually left a comment on one of our videos on I think my first what's in the bag, asking where we got it from. A lot of the times you have to get these from reps, unfortunately. There's a few retailers across the country that sell these, so worth it. My putting hasn't been great, as you've probably seen in some of the videos that we've uploaded recently, midweek matches, but it's starting to come together now. Quite a lot of technology goes into this, apparently. Off-centered strikes, if you're hitting it out the heel or if you're hitting out the toe, it's still going to roll out the same distance. It's a more consistent roll. You're also not going to get apparently as much curvature on the ball. If you do hit it out the toe or heel, the club face is going to stay a little bit more stable, but really good looking putter. Bit of a funky grip. If you haven't seen these before, it is the Evnroll gravity grip. It's really wide from top to bottom, but quite slim either side, but fits quite nicely in your hands. It was a little bit funny when I first got the putter, but you definitely get used to it. It's quite a stable putter. 34 inches, all black, good finish. You've seen it before. Evnroll, wouldn't change it for the world. So, next clubs in the bags, we'll go to the wedges. I am gaming at the moment the Vokey SM8 Blacks. As you can see from this as well, all black shafts. These are like a limited edition release that they done. Black shafts, black Vokey grips. They're Golf Pride grips, but they've got the Vokey embossed in it, which I think are pretty cool. Black heads. The finish has actually stayed pretty good on this. I've had black wedges in the past and it's faded quite a lot, but the black's actually held its own on this. On the face at the bottom, you can see that I probably bottom grooved it a bit more than what I should have. My strike pattern's a bit low. The finish has held pretty well, which I'm happy with. Get in the comment section, let me know below if I'm wrong, but I think this was supposed to be a face that rusted. Was it not, Charles? This Vokey something wedge. Maybe that says will rust. It's got an R on it.
It is.
Yeah, I think the faces are supposed to rust on these, but mine really hasn't at all. Playing in the UK, I've played in many wet conditions, but there's literally no rust on the face of any of them. I've got a pitching wedge, so 46 degree. I don't have a set pitching wedge. I have a 50 degree, a 54 degree, and a 60 degree. I did actually order a 58 degree of the set, but Clubhouse Golf sent me the wrong one, but I never queried it because I actually liked the 60 degree in the end. So 4 wedges for me. Vokey SM8 Blacks. I'll hit a couple for you. Nice feeling wedges. The one thing, if you haven't tried these wedges, I would say the face is quite small. It's not a really inviting face. So certainly on the pitching wedge, I don't know if you can really see that, but it's quite a small face. Like I've said in previous videos, I get a tendency to get a little bit steep on my golf swing, so my turf interaction is quite heavy, so having like a smaller head with a more sort of leading edge works well for me. But something to note, if you haven't tried these, they are a small head for a wedge. But let's pump a couple down the range. They feel really good off the face though, really soft. Love these wedges. Definitely not leaving the bag anytime soon. I've been a bit of an advocate for Vokey wedges all my golfing career. I think I've only ever had Taylormade wedges once in the past over Vokeys. So these will be staying in the bag, and no doubt when the SM9 or SM10, SM11, I'll continue to keep upgrading with those wedges. Absolutely love them. Right, so next clubs in the bag, my irons. I am gaming, for me, the best looking irons out there. We put a poll on Instagram, apparently they're not. P7 MBs are better looking, but for me, I'm gaming the Titleist 620 MBs. So Titleist 620 MBs, the purest of blades out there. Absolutely no help in these whatsoever. I got fitted for these down at the UK Golf Academy over in Brentwood in Essex. Like I said before with my wedges, I don't have a pitching wedge in my set, so my set goes from 9 iron all the way through, stupidly, to 3 iron. And that is an absolute butter knife. You could butter your toast with that in the mornings, genuinely. That is not for the faint-hearted. That is a tiny head with a top line, skinnier than Kendall Jenner. There is nothing on that at all, no meat on that bone. Pure clubs. I've got these in KBS 130 extra stiff tour shafts. I got a slight upcharge, it was about £7 per club, of the Golf Pride corded Z grips on here, all the way through the set. 9 iron to 3 iron. Stock yardages for me, 9 iron starts at about 165 carry, going up in 10 yard increments from that. 8 iron 175, 7 iron 185, you get the gist. I don't have to go all the way through to 3 iron. But again, love these. It was maybe a little bit of a silly choice to go blades all the way through to 3 iron. Looking back at it now, probably could do with a little bit more help down the bag at the lower end with the 4 and 5 iron. Maybe just get away with the 5 iron, but certainly 4 and 3 iron. I maybe got sucked into the looks of these a little bit too much when I should have maybe opted for a little bit of help. But I love them. That gets us onto the club that I put in the bag yesterday that you haven't seen yet. And the reason for that purchase is due to this club, really. But I'll hit a couple of these down the range for you as well. And then just for the laughs, out of the rough, I'll try and hit the 3 iron for you. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, ripped it.
Sounded good.
Bullet. Maybe it won't come out the bag. I'm joking, it's definitely coming out the bag. Right, so onto the club that none of you have seen. All right, like I said, I only got it yesterday. It is a driving iron with a bit of a weird spec, which I'll go through in a minute, but I went and got the new Cobra Utility iron. So interesting, the reason I say interesting spec in this is because, like you've probably just seen from the graphics there, it's actually it's a Project X catalyst shaft, but it's actually a 6.0, which is stiff. Now, I know for certain that my swing speed is in the extra stiff bracket, but the reason I went for this is because this catalyst shaft, although it says 80 on the shaft, it's actually at 86 grams. That is heavy for a shaft, would you say, Charles?
Yeah.
So although it's stiff, it's a very heavy stiff. And my friend Westy, who you haven't seen on the channel before, I played golf with him the other day and he recently got this as well. And I was absolutely ripping it. I had a 2 iron in the past, I had the P790.
Same as buttons, yeah.
Taylormade P790, the same as Bublé's. Didn't really get on with it. This is a much bigger profile head. It's a chunky boy, like Charlie just said. I like the fact it's got the adjustable sleeve, so you can go up 1.5 degrees, down 1.5 degrees, and I think it changes in 0.5 increments. I actually need to get this back down to standard, because I think the shop that I got it from, off the shelf, has actually been put at 1.5 degrees more, so it's actually playing at 19 degrees loft rather than 17.5. Ripping it. Hopefully I can show you on the camera how much I'm actually ripping it, but it is a really good club so far, so excited to see how much this can actually help me with my game when my driver ain't going too well off the tee. Being able to just sort of pull this out and fairway find from 250, 260 yards, I think would be really good. So let's ping a couple with this as well. Honestly, it's just so good. That last one there you can see is a hill strike, quite a bit out of the hill, and it's still gone to the end of this range, which is just short of this range, which is 255, dead straight. It is so forgiving. If you haven't tried this already, get down to your local pro shop, give it a bash if you're in the market for a 2 iron, because I think you'll like this one. So, second from last club in the bag. You've seen this one before in the first what's in the bag, but I've got the Titleist TSI-free Freewood. Set's completely standard, A1, 15 degrees, left it as is. The weight at the back I put in the toe, so I do get a little bit of a toe strike quite often. So I've helped with the tungsten weight, which is interchangeable. Put it in the toe, helps with off-centered hits. I've got a Project X 6.5, so extra stiff hazardous shafts, handcrafted in the lairiest, garish yellow you can possibly find. Z-core grip, not corded, just the standard softer feel Z-core grip. Standard length, the length hasn't been changed. This is a good club for me. Since I've got it, it's been, again, one of the safer clubs in my bag. Haven't been hitting the driver too well in patches, so to have this in the bag has been really good. Usually comes out with a little bit of a draw with it being toe bias, which I like. We'll hit a couple of these as well. This for me is around about 265, 270 carry, rolling out to about 285. So final club in the bag, you've seen it in videos, I haven't showed you it properly. How cool is that head cover?
Absolute mustard. Nice little Taylormade for the old lemon.
Yeah, Taylormade. The lemon is the T for the Taylormade. They're doing a lot at the minute, aren't they? Taylormade with the old custom head covers. I like it, I think it's cool. Definitely a fan of the custom My Spider X head covers. They're doing it with the drivers now, which I think is awesome. But if you haven't seen it already, I'm now gaming the Taylormade Sim 2. So Sim 2 sets completely standard, 9-degree head, exactly the same shaft as what we've just seen in the TSI Freewood. Project X 6.5 hazardous handcrafted shaft. Taylormade Z grip, not corded, so the softer feel. Good club, really, really low spinning. Probably should have got this in a 10.5-degree head. I think the video might already be out on the channel, why it's so important to get fitted for your driver. I went to the swing warehouse and Andy fitted me for what would be the perfect club for me, and I do actually think I should have got a 10.5-degree head, so my bad, something I might look to sort of swap in the near future, but really great club, really low spin. When you catch it in the middle, it goes an absolute mile. But yeah, happy with this. This will not be coming out the bag anytime soon. For me, around about 285, 290-ish carry, 300 at a push on a really good strike, rolling out to about 315 to 325 is on average this for me. Pump a couple of these down the range as well. Yeah, love it. And what a head cover. The coolest head cover. Let us know down in the comments. Have you got a custom Taylormade head cover? Is it as cool as that one? I'm probably gonna say no, but I might be being biased. So, there you have it, ladies and gents. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who's tuning into our videos week in, week out at the moment. The channel's growing brilliantly. We're up to nearly 550 subscribers now. I think at the first point of our What's in the Bags going out, we was on like 50, something like that. We're trying to put out videos 3 to 4 times a week for you. We hope you're enjoying it. Midweek matches is coming to an end. We've got one more match to play and it is all on the line. Still got our Break the Course record series and we're still doing all of our fun challenges, alternate shots. I only have little things to mention. I'm using the Bushnell Tour V5 rangefinder, non-slope version. Great rangefinder, super reliable. I'm using the Taylormade TP5 golf ball. Still got the same type of stand bag that you've seen in my videos. And there you have it. Updated Ashley from the Golf Supplies. What is in the bag? Now you know. If you've liked the video, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends. We'll do another one for Charlie as well so you can see what's in his bag. But again, appreciate you all. Do not leave the video without leaving a like, and we will see you in the next one.